Hi, this is Doug Faulkner with Scholfield Honda, and just want to go over some winter driving myths with you. The first myth is that we're going to talk to you about today is letting your car warm up before you drive it. A lot of people think you should let your car warm up 5-10 minutes before you get it and drive it. That is a complete myth. American Honda actually recommends that you start your vehicle, and after approximately 5 seconds, go ahead and drive it. Just don't drive it very hard until it warms up, and it will actually warm up quicker that way. So now we're going to talk about another myth with you today is using your windshield wipers to clear off ice and snow when your windshield's covered with it. What you should actually do when that's first covered on there is just spray your washer fluid on there and let it soak in and kind of thaw it out. The problem is when you take your wipers, it's just this little rubber piece here, and when you take that and you rub it across that ice and snow on there, it kind of works as sandpaper, and it's really hard on your wipers. So it's best to just spray the washer fluid on there, let it sit for a little bit with your defrost on, and kind of let it thaw out that way. All right, the third myth we're going to talk to you about today is pouring hot water on your windshield to get it to thaw faster. I would highly recommend not doing that. The problem with that is when you get hot water on an ice cold windshield, that glass will expand and contract at different rates. So if you have a rock chip or a crack, it's very likely that crack will then spread once you pour that hot water on there. And usually when you pour the hot water on there, it actually cools off so quick, it'll just kind of freeze back on there again. So just stay away from doing that and just use your defroster and your washer fluid. Next thing we're going to talk about on your winter car myths are some people talk about deflating your tires for better traction in the snow. That is something you never want to do. You never want to deflate your tires for anything, because as soon as you get off that and get driving, it puts that extra pressure on your sidewall here, which will cause it to heat up and fail. So always run the manufacturer recommended tire pressure that's on your door jamb. Another myth that some people talk about is if you get a small rock chip on your windshield, that those little ones will not spread. That is completely false. Nobody can tell which ones will spread and which ones won't spread. So it's always best to get your windshields repaired before that crack spreads on there. If you're interested in anything like that, we do those repairs here at Scholfield Honda. They take probably 30 minutes. They're real quick and easy to do.
You could be driving a Honda. You could be driving a Honda. Oh yes, you could drive a Scholfield Honda.